Hi, welcome to Folk Tales and Fairy Tales. I'm Kitty from Encounters with the Good People. Please sit back and relax with me now as we share the glorious tale of the birth of a fairy baby in The Fairy Friends from Scotland. There have been from time immemorial at Horwick during the 2 or 3 last weeks of the year markets once a week for the disposal of sheep for slaughter, at which the greater number of people, both in the middle and poorer classes of life, have been accustomed to provide themselves with their marts. A poor man from Jedburgh, who was on his way to Horwick for the purpose of attending one of these markets, as he was passing over that side of Rubislaw, he was suddenly alarmed by a frightful and unaccountable noise. The sound, as he supposed, proceeded from an immense number of female voices, but no objects whence it could come were visible. Amidst howling and wailing were mixed shouts of mirth and jollity, but he could gather nothing articulate except the following words: "Oh, there's a bairn born, but there's nothing to put on it." The occasion of this elfish concert, it seemed, was the birth of a fairy child, at which the fairies, with the exception of 2 or 3 who were discomposed at having nothing to cover the innocent with, were enjoying themselves with that joviality usually characteristic of such an event. The astonished rustic, finding himself amongst a host of invisible beings in a wild moorland place, and far from any human assistance, should assistance be required, immediately on hearing this expression again and again, stripped off his plaid and threw it on the ground. It was instantly snatched up by an invisible hand, and the wailings immediately ceased, but the shouts of mirth were continued with increased vigour. Being of opinion that what he had done had satisfied his invisible friends, he lost no time in making off, and proceeded on his road to Horwick, musing on his singular adventure. He purchased a sheep, which turned out a remarkably good bargain, and returned to Jedburgh. He had no cause to regret his generosity in bestowing his plaid on the fairies, for every day afterwards his wealth multiplied, and he continued till the day of his death a rich and prosperous man.